Hey guys, welcome back to Aviassembly. Today we're going to be building something actually really interesting. This is going to be a plane that takes off vertically and lands vertically as well, but with a difference. We're not actually going to have any forward wings, if that makes sense. It'll become more evident as to what we're building as we move on. It's a little bit strange though, because we can't actually change the orientation of the cockpit, so you'll have to bear with me. Anyway, let's go ahead and start building and see what we can come up with. Alright, so here we go. Let's grab this guy, shove it onto there, take it off of there, shove it onto the bottom of here, centrally. Very nice. And then we need to rotate it like this. Bosh. Okay. So this is pretty central and it's pretty weird, but that's okay. Let's bring it out by 2, out by 3 right there, and send it down. Here we go. So in case you're wondering, essentially, all of our wings and stuff like that are going to be on this. And it's going to take off that way, which is extremely weird. It's really, really weird. Anyway, extend this guy downwards. We'll actually make it pivot inwards from there. We're going to shove an engine straight onto this. I think I kind of want to go with this, to be honest. But there's smaller ones that we can go with instead. For example, this. There we go, which I am going to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it tinier. There we go. So it's going to be propelled by this singular electric engine. I don't know, that seems a little bit crazy. So what I might do is add 2 of these as well. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Let's add one of those on this side, and we'll also add one of those on this side. There we go, and I'm going to rotate them so they're actually pointing upwards, please. There we go, and this one as well, please. There we go. Okay. So far, really weird. I want to move them into the central bit as well. There we go. 1 and 2. That's good enough for me. Unfortunately, I don't have infinite electricity on, but it is what it is. Okay, so, next thing. Delta wings. Oh, I wanted these to go on here, but I want them to point the other way up. So, mirror it. There we go. It's on the other side as well now. Flip it over. Oh, that's... that's pretty wonky. Alright, angle it this way. No, hold on. I need to angle it. Angle, angle, angle. There we go. Angle it like this. Awesome. Yeah, and then push it inwards. That's pretty good to me. Alright, now we need to move it this way so it's more central here as well. And then we need to add 2 more of those here. So 1 on this side, in the center, and again, 1 on this side, again in the center. There we go. I think I line it up with that? No. Hang on. What have I lined this one up with? The bottom. Alright, line it up with the bottom. There we go. Excellent. So this one needs flipping over, the other one needs flipping over, and we are good. So click on this, rotate, snap angle 90 degrees, bosh. Same with this one. Flip it. Yep. And then we need to lower it down to the right area, which is like down there somewhere. Like this. Same with this one. Bring it down. There we go. Tiny bit more. Excellent. And then we need to rotate it inwards. So let's go ahead and do rotate. Do this. Bosh. It's in there. Okay, excellent. Do this. Okay, and then we need to somehow move it into the right place. So bring it up. There we go. Bring it in. Okay, same with this one. Bring it up. And bring it in. Okay. So that's kind of what we're going for here. It's a bit weird, but it's fine. We now need some landing gear that'll go on the bottom of here, which is just going to be these dudes. There we go. So on there, we're going to shove a big wheel on this guy over here, and then we're going to shove more big wheels on these dudes as well. Okay. Now, is this going to be able to work? I don't know. Okay, so the weird thing is obviously it has to take off vertically. And that's weird. Okay, I mean, it wants to fly weirdly, like, upright. It wants to fly upright, and that's not something that it can really do. It's not something that we want it to do either. Yeah, it doesn't work. It can't work. Okay, so in order to try and make this work, possibly, maybe a little bit, we're going to actually attach one of these guys onto here, and it is going to be a push prop, and we're going to insert it in there like so. Okay. It's a bit strange, but don't worry about it too much. If we then go up there, I need to be able to select it. That's my problem. There we go. If we can select it, and we change its throttle values to be like Shift and Z, like we always do. Let's see what happens this time. So let's do Shift. So forward momentum, just a little bit. And then we go with spacebar. Yeah. No. Okay. Shift more. Shift more. Shift more. I don't know what's happening with that one, but it seems like it's glitching out. What is going on? Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, this is not how I want this thing to fly. This ain't it. It's not working out. Okay, so we've got the Shift and Z control on that one as well. Let's go ahead and do this and this at the same time. Okay, I think we've run out of electricity. That's our issue. Okay, right. Let's bring this back in with infinite electricity and see what we can do. Alright guys, we've got infinite fuel now. Let's go ahead and shift this up. There we go. And throttle this one up at the same time. Shift it more. Okay, this is not how I wanted this to go. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted it to flip so that the cockpit was basically facing forwards. Like this. Alright, so I wanted it to be more like this when it flew. However, it's not really a possibility, so now it just has to fly like this. Okay, well, let's go ahead and turn around. We'll fly back over there and we'll attempt a landing, I suppose. This is bizarre. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we were falling out the sky there, but we're good, don't worry. Yeah, okay, fly back over. Come on. We need to go in for a landing. Alright, so it's angling forwards. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of how I wanted it to fly, but that's not quite right. Okay, throttle this one back. And throttle this one up. There we go. Okay, now throttle this one back. Okay, we gotta keep throttling, like, feathering the throttle. This is not quite right. Uh-oh. Don't descend too quick either, that's a problem. Alright, turn it around. Come on, we're going in for an actual landing here. Yes. If I land it on this tower, by the way, if we can get 1 like on this video, I'll make another video on this game. How about that? Oh, how about if I land it on this tower, you guys have to like. That would be fun. Alright, here we go. Oh. Landed. Guys, this thing actually flies really well, even though it's really dumb. I love it. I actually really like it. Alright, throttle those ones up. The thing is, in this game, as long as you've got, like, forward thrust, you can do whatever you want with the other thruster. It doesn't have to be, like, normal. So, that's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. But this plane is not really what I wanted to build in the long... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, throttle up. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Ah! Saved it. Whew. Yeah, this plane isn't really how I expected it to work. However, it works incredibly well. So, you guys should definitely play around with building something like this yourselves. Whoa. Yeah, it's awesome. It is really, really cool. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching whatever the heck this was. And I guess, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.